What you need to buy for a new baby. Well, first of all, congratulations. Wow, wow, wow. Well, not only am I going to give you some things that you need to buy, but I'm also going to help you to understand how you can buy it and get cash back. Cash back? Wow. That sounds pretty exciting. Absolutely. Well, my name is Reginald Gardner, as you saw on the first slide. And what we need to talk about is budget, budget, budget. If you have any debt right now, I would encourage you to put aside $5, $10, $20 a week. And if you can do more than that towards your debt and get that paid off or paid down. If you don't have any debt, then I would encourage you to put $5 or $10 or $20 a week or more aside for your new addition. One of the very first things you need to have is a camera. Peekaboo. What parent doesn't like to show baby pictures? And if you have a good smartphone, they already have cameras built in, isn't this darling? And so you may not need to purchase a camera. These smartphones do a very good job. Child looks like he's ready to go. How about this one? Woo! Them blue eyes, don't they just capture you? Isn't this child adorable? You get the picture? Oh yeah, I just made a pun on words, didn't I? Well, I'm sorry. Okay, something that we need to be aware of. You may not have considered this, but your pets. Pets can be a huge distraction. They can be noisy. Your child needs a quiet environment. Also, just because your pet, and I've heard this 1,000 times, oh, my pet doesn't bite. Well, I'll tell you what, I have seen situations where a new baby is brought into the household and the next thing that you know, that pet has attacked a new baby. And when they attack, they usually like to go for the baby's face. Just saying that just scares the water out of me. So anyway, I wouldn't gamble with that. Next point about your pet. Pets have pet dander. I know a family very, very well. They brought their newborn home and their baby began to get sick almost immediately. Well, as they take their baby to the doctor then finally figured out it was the pet dander causing all the problems. Now here's what's scary. The mother would not get rid of her cat. For 2 more years she kept the baby and the cat in the house together. That baby suffered. I mean suffered. And finally, she decided to give the cat away. I can't comprehend the mentality that anyone would put their pet above their child, but I know it happens. All right, getting back to our subject, what do you need to buy then for your newborn baby? Well, you need cleaning materials, cleaning pads, swabs, sponges, Q-tips. And just because you buy these at Walmart, Kmart, Target, that does not mean they're safe. A lot of this stuff is made overseas where they don't have regulation or quality control. And the next thing you're using is material that's inferior, may cause some chemical reactions for your child or just be completely unsafe. Cotton swabs or even Q-tips. I've seen where the Q-tips are so poorly made that when you're trying to clean the nose of your baby, that cotton comes right off the end of the Q-tip and is lodged in your baby's nose. So please, 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 dot the I's, cross the T's, do your due diligence. Make sure that what you're purchasing is of a safe quality, that you don't have to worry about it coming apart or having a chemical reaction. Same thing with baby clothes. Baby clothes, a lot of it is made overseas, other countries, and so you want to make sure that when you're purchasing baby clothes that it doesn't have chemicals or dyes in it that will cause some kind of reaction with your child. Also, you want to buy the baby clothes a little larger because your baby's going to grow very quickly and will outgrow the clothes almost as soon as you put them on your child. Bedding. The bedding is also very important, and as already stated, you want to make sure it's safe. This looks very warm, very comfortable, but you can see it's nice and fluffy. Some of this stuff is of such a poor quality that it starts to disintegrate within a short time with your child, and the next thing you know, these fibers, these particles are floating in the air, and your baby is inhaling it into its lungs. So again, make sure that what you're purchasing is of a good quality. Toys. The toys that you buy, the same as what I've been talking about. Babies put everything in their mouth. This baby has this little red ball in its mouth. What if that ball comes off this toy and gets lodged in your baby's throat? I don't even want to think about it, don't want to talk about it. That's just plumb scary. So the toys that you buy, you want to make sure that the toys are toys that are large enough that the baby can't get them into their windpipe. As this toy, you want to make sure if it is made of different pieces that it is very securely put together. You do not want to gamble on finding your baby laying there on the floor with something caught in its throat. Diapers. We all need good quality diapers. Diapers are made by many, many different manufacturers, and I've seen babies struggle with diaper rash, and it was because of a low quality or poor quality diaper that had some kind of a chemical within it or dye that caused a problem with the baby. Diaper bags, diaper pails. You need good quality diaper bags and diaper pails so that when you're putting those soiled diapers away, that they are secure and that they minimize the odor. You do not need dirty diapers laying around the house where a pet or another child can be pulling them apart. The next thing you know, you have a very unclean, unsanitary situation going on. And please, 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 when you're in public, do not be throwing your diapers out the car window onto the streets or onto people's lawns. Respect your community. Respect the public. They do not want to be picking up after you and taking care of these soiled diapers. A baby monitor. You need to purchase a good quality baby monitor. This will allow you to lay your baby down for a nap, and you'll be able then to go throughout the rest of the house doing whatever chores you need, whether it's in the kitchen or the laundry room, or maybe you even want to just take a nice warm bath. But having a baby monitor is probably first or high on the priority list, and they have them both in audio and video. They both work very, very well, either one. Bibs. Bibs are important. They help you keep your chores down as far as laundry. But again, bibs, you want to make sure the material, the dyes that are used, that there's no chemical reaction that can bring harm to your child. The crib. Not all cribs are alike. You want to make sure the crib is sturdy. It will support the weight of your child. Will support the jostling around that your child will be doing. Want to make sure that the rails in the crib are close enough together that the baby's head cannot get between them and the baby strangle itself. Make sure that the mattress fits the full length and the full width of the crib as seen here. That there's not space enough for the baby somehow to get wedged in between the crib rails and the mattress, again choking itself or injuring itself. So again, do your due diligence when you buy a crib. And again, as I mentioned, in purchasing these things, I'm going to talk about that as I come to the end of this presentation, how you can purchase this and get cash back on your purchase. Teething rings, the same as your toys. Make sure they're of good quality. Make sure that the plastic or the rubber is of such a quality that it's not leaching some kind of chemical into your baby's mouth. The baby is teething, the teeth are sharp. The teething ring needs to be of such a quality that they're not able to penetrate into that, and then the gel or the liquid that's in there is getting into your baby's mouth. A high chair, like the cribs, they're not all the same. Make sure it's of a good quality. Make sure it's stable. Make sure that it has straps to strap your baby in to keep your baby secure. Why is that important? Because you don't want this. You don't want your baby about to launch themselves out of the high chair. Wow, I can't even comprehend what that would be like. Alright, we have car seats. This car seat is a combination car seat and baby carrier. We have restrictions here in the United States on car seats. You want to make sure that your car seat meets the restrictions. The mother here is strapping her baby in the back. There's a reason and a purpose for that, and the baby is facing towards the back. I know of a situation personally where a mother was shopping, and after she got through shopping, she put her baby in a car seat and put the baby in the front seat, and she turned the car seat to face forward instead of facing backwards. As she was pulling out of the shopping center, she inadvertently hit the rear end of another car. Wasn't going very fast, didn't even scratch the paint on the bumper. But it deployed the airbag, and the airbag decapitated her baby. Oh, I know you didn't want to hear that. That's kind of morbid. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wake you up to the fact that you are the parent, and you need to take care of your child. You need to be aware of everything you do and why you do it. A baby thermometer. Need a baby thermometer? I would suggest something of this style. It doesn't have to be this brand. But see, when we lay things down, a lot of times we lay them down in reach of the child, and the first thing they do, they stick them in their mouth. Well, this particular thermometer is big enough that the baby cannot get it into its windpipe and choke to death. Alright, well, I've shared with you a few things that you need to purchase or buy for your baby. And as I mentioned, if you go to http://www.reginaldgardner.com, there I will share with you how you can purchase these products and many, many more and get cash back, 4 to 7% cash back. Now, if you stop and run the numbers, that could save you hundreds of dollars, because you're going to be raising this child for probably a good 18, who knows, or more years. All right? And you're going to be increasing your budget. And so getting 4 to 7% cash back over the lifetime of your child, that's huge. That could get into thousands of dollars. And if you have multiple children, those numbers could grow exponentially. So as you look at the site, you might say, well, it doesn't sound like that really pertains to me. Please listen to the whole presentation. Yes, it does pertain to you, and it's free. Yes, I said it's free. It won't cost you anything. Well, wait a minute. How am I going to be able to get 4 to 7% cash back and it not cost me anything? Well, because stores and merchants and products, they pay huge dollars to advertise. We cut out the middleman. And because we cut out the middleman, they reward us with cash back. So, please visit my site. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. It will save you a lot of money through the years. Thank you again for visiting my website. May God bless you in the raising of your child, and have a wonderful day.